Yo, yo, what just happened? What just happened, bro? Oh my God, bro, what just happened? What happened at Williams-Brice Stadium, Mizzou? What happened? Oh my God. Wow. Okay. I'm going to have to bring myself down. What was that? What was that, bro? Oh, jeez. Okay. Collect yourself. Oh, okay, guys. Look, this is my immediate reaction to the game. Okay, this is my immediate reaction to the game. There's not going to be much stats. This is not going to be much analytics. This is just a pure breakdown, raw emotion from a South Carolina fan who nearly was sent to the ER for 2 days in a row watching his football team somehow get a win against the Missouri Tigers. The ending you just witnessed, guys, that is about as crazy of an ending that you will ever see at Williams-Brice Stadium. That was absolutely nuts. When Luther Burden clutched up, and he did, clutched up and made that touchdown, and then Missouri got a 2-point conversion to make it 30-27. I'm not going to lie. I thought it was over. I was like, oh my God. We lost to Dorquits and Mizzou again. I freaking hate Missouri. I cannot stand these guys, which is still true, by the way. And I didn't think that we had a chance at that point. I didn't think we had a chance. I will admit. South Carolina, Lenoris freaking Sellers and Rocket Sanders leads the team down for a game-winning drive. South Carolina takes the lead, and under 20 seconds left, it's 34-30. The stadium was shaking. Unreal finish. And let me tell you, the defense, who had gotten gashed all day long, Missouri was able to have a lot of success. But they clutched up at the very end when it mattered most. Kyle Kennard's sack and an interception to seal the deal. Clutch win for South Carolina. Clutch. Good teams, great teams find a way to win even when it looks bleak. And let me tell you, we tried so flipping hard to lose that football game. We blew a 21-6 halftime lead. It was 22-21 before you even knew it. Offense couldn't do anything. We were making mistakes. Horrible fourth down play calls. Horrible decisions. Bad play calling. Bad coaching. And somehow, this team clutched up. The character of this football team, the will to win. Not flinching. That team did not flinch. When Missouri went up there, a lot of teams would have threw in the towel right there and say, it's over. We're not coming back from this. That's not what South Carolina did. That's not what that football team did. You know what this football team did? They went down the field and found a way to win the football game. That's what they did. They clutched up. They clutched the fuck up like good football teams do. And make no mistake, this game was far from perfect. But the Gamecocks, the will, the fight, the determination, it won yet again. Congratulations to South Carolina. Number one, South Carolina wins the Mayor Cup. The streak is finally over. 5 years in a row, South Carolina has lost to Missouri until now. The Gamecocks won a ranked matchup. They avoided the Mizzou letdown. That deep down, let's be honest, a lot of us feared. And in the final few minutes, we thought was happening again. Let's be honest. But this team, I mean, truly, guys, Lenoris freaking Sellers, 353 yards, 5 touchdown passes. What a game from Lenoris Sellers. What a game. He escaped a sack yet again. It made a big play to get South Carolina the first down to Brady Hunt. The clutchness of Lenoris Sellers. Just unreal. It is absolutely night and day with this guy. From week 1 to now, the progression, the growth, it is beautiful to watch. And can we talk about Nick Harbor? Can we talk about finally the dude gets a chance and he makes big plays? Down the field, he makes big plays. He gets a touchdown, a 26-yard touchdown. Campbell, Joshua Simon, Jared Brown, let's not forget him. Rocket Sanders, of course. And even Mazeo Bennett. This offense, it didn't look good in the third quarter, but it came alive and it clutched up when it mattered the most. And South Carolina, guys, this is their third straight win over a ranked opponent. Now, granted, Vandy wasn't ranked in the playoff poll, but they were in the AP poll. South Carolina has shown that they belong. They do belong. They have won these games. Even when it looked like they were going to lose, they found a way to win the football games. And guys, does that not speak of the heart and the character of this football team? We have a football team that's going to fight till the very end. And they are not going to throw in the towel when they go down by 3 with a minute left. Hats off to this football team. 7-3, they're moving up. The little bit of hope, believe it or not, there is a chance. It's a little chance. I don't know if it's going to happen. Probably won't. But South Carolina they do have a chance, believe it or not, to make the playoff. They do. Whether that makes you mad or not, people, they have a little bit of a chance to do it. They won this game. They clutched up and won this one. They got Wofford next. They'll beat Wofford, so they'll be 8-3. Then they go to Clemson, who I'll tell you, Clemson's looking more beatable day in day. Kate Klubnik got a clutch win against Pitt this week, but South Carolina definitely is able to exploit some issues with them. And I'll tell you what, the South Carolina defense, let's talk about it. They had some great plays, but this wasn't their best night. It wasn't their best night. They were getting gashed. Missouri was able to run it down South Carolina's throat all night long. They were able to run it down. They were able to move the ball. Brady Cook played pretty well. Brady Cook played really, really well. He did. But South Carolina, the Gamecocks clutched up when it mattered most. And they won the football game. Look, Missouri, congratulations on your success against South Carolina. I will not deny it right now. In a victory, you guys have owned us. But tonight, it's South Carolina's day. The Mayor Cup is ours, and we are the real Columbia. Tonight, Beamer edged out Eli Dorkwitz for a win. I really cannot stand Eli Drinkwitz. I'm sorry. I cannot stand that guy. I cannot stand him. And I am so glad. The dude has talked so much trash about South Carolina, and now Carolina gets to finally shove it down his throat. And to do it like this, because I know this is heartbreaking for Missouri. This was a heartbreaking loss for Mizzou. It was. But we saw the offense step up. Again, there were questionable play calls. There were questionable decisions. But when it came to passing the ball, South Carolina, they clutched up. Receivers were able to make plays. And like I told you, this team, they clutched up when it mattered most. You're 7-3 in this season. You're going to move up in the college football playoff poll. And honestly, guys, South Carolina, like I said, winning games like this, because we saw South Carolina, this game really reminded me a lot of the LSU game. It really did. I mean, the refs were bad in this game for both teams. Yep, just like the LSU game, ref ball. South Carolina had a lead, blew it, and it looked like we were going to lose in heartbreaking fashion yet again in black uniforms and white helmets. But South Carolina said, not this time. Not this time. Field goal be damned. Let's go get 7 ourselves and end this damn ball game. And that's exactly what South Carolina did. South Carolina deserves this. And I'll tell you what, again, they got a good shot at winning out. You got a chance to beat Clemson. Hell, the last time you were in Death Valley, you beat them. They look very beatable. You're going to beat Wofford, let's be honest. And I'll be at that game. So I look forward to going back to Williams-Brice Stadium. And it feels so freaking good to see what will be a 7-3 Carolina football team ranked and watch them get a big win over Wofford heading into the Clemson game. South Carolina, it feels so good for me personally to get the Missouri hump off our back. Because of all the streaks, as inexcusable as the Kentucky streak was, the Missouri streak felt so much worse and so much more inexcusable. I mean, it really did, especially because 4 of the 5 years, Missouri was a sorry football team. Last year they were good, but it feels so good to get to Missouri. It feels like a weight has been lifted off our shoulder. South Carolina finally gets revenge against the witch, Eli Drinkwitch. South Carolina finally got him. It is very relieving. It is very, very relieving to finally get this one back on our side. And right now, South Carolina has once again passed Missouri as a football program. South Carolina's a good team. They're a top 20 football team right now. They're going to be. Missouri's not a top 25 team. They're not. They're not. It's back to reality for Mizzou. You had a great year last year. But unfortunately for you this year, you were frauds. And we knew it from the very beginning. I knew Missouri was overhyped and overrated. And it turned out to be true. You can make whatever excuses you want about injuries, about the refs, about all of that. You lost the game. You needed to tighten up on defense one more time. You let South Carolina go right down the field and score on you. Feel the sting. Feel it. South Carolina wins. The number 21 South Carolina Gamecocks beat Missouri 34-30. They win a ranked matchup at home. And life is good for South Carolina. It is good to be a Gamecock right now. It really is. It is great. Great to be a South Carolina Gamecock. I still cannot believe what I just witnessed, guys. I went to feeling like we were going to lose. I went from hanging my head in despair and agony to celebrating. Speechlessly screaming and celebrating. Boy, that's South Carolina football for you. Have a great night. Go Gamecocks.